Hello humans, it's me, Fuzz, yes. And we are going to be playing some more Pokemon Violet. Now, in accordance to our, quest of trying to figure out the Ursaluna, after my last recording, while I was uploading one of the other videos, and I was just on the internet, I was looking around at information. Now, when I play games, I usually don't like to look at information about games. Like, I guess how to describe it, walkthroughs or anything like that. I don't like to spoil myself on how to do things in games, so to speak. With Pokemon, the furthest I typically go is using, like, sites like, I don't know, the Pokemon database, for instance, or the Bubblepedia. Things like that. And for certain very specific things. Like, I'm not using it to find out what Pokemon are in a Pokedex before I've completed a Pokedex. I'm using it to find out information about Pokemon so I can, I guess, how to describe it, expedite the time that it would take to figure out a strategy. Because in-game, especially in this game, the amount of things I'll have to look at to get a sense as to what I can do with the Pokemon and how I can train them, it's kind of tough. I can't just see a list of all the moves that the Pokemon theoretically can learn. And all the max of each of their stats and like what I would have been able to do without having to go and do all that math calculations for each of them in my head individually every time. That would take quite a lot of time to do. I do it sometimes, or just while I'm playing, for certain stats, or not usually for every stat of a single Pokemon. But I didn't know where to go to sort out this Ursaluna situation. I wasn't trying to look for information about it, but then I ended up seeing something. It's not an entire giveaway, I guess. Or I think it might. Oh, I did not think it would be able to come on land. That surprised me. As I was saying, I wasn't looking for the information, but I found a lead as to where I should go. And in some ways, I can't help but think that maybe it's a good thing that I found this, or saw this. Because if this lead turns out to be the only possible way that one would be able to, like, find the Pokemon, well then, this would have taken me a really, really bloody long time to find this Pokemon, because there's no way that I would have done this thing. Not likely anytime too soon. I'll go investigate after looking into some of the waterfalls around here that I have realized I missed in the previous video. Give it back. It's gonna be hard to see what I want to see with that. I want to see if I can poison a target with Future Sight. Okay, how many waterfalls are there here? Let's just check each of these streams. There's, what, 3 of them for me to check. Let's check this one first. It's a bit further over here than I realized. Okay. Well, I see no waterfall yet. There very well might not be one with this one. It doesn't look like there's a waterfall here. It looks like it's just connects to the water regularly. Well, wherever those weirdos are, they don't appear to be here. So it seems. Oh, and as well as other strategies I was thinking about, I did move around like 1 or 2 items. Probably more than 1 or 2 items, but not a whole lot more than 1 or 2 items. Like, I'm not sure if I had given you the black sludge yet, before I'd ended the previous video. Anyone else that I move items with? I moved an item from you because I have a different idea for what I want to give these to. Gave you this, and I kind of want to give you one as well, but it lowering his speed is not very pleasing to me, but it will make it do more damage than just using the rock. I don't remember if I'd given you this already. I probably did. Anyone else? Items aside, I've come up with a partial solution to how your moveset has been disturbed. And there's other Pokemon of mine that I want to check to see if I can fix up their movesets. Yes. I guess theoretically they shouldn't be put here. Yes, this isn't where they should be put. They should go in this box, but this box is a bit full right now. So here for now. You're not supposed to be here at all. I'll just put you there for now. Priorities, my. Which of you are trained and which of you aren't? Are you done? You're like... No. Okay, none of them in that row are done, but everyone above it are. I'm gonna put you lot there for now. You guys down there because you're from the DLC. Specifically over... No, I'm just gonna put you at the bottom. Which one did I finish training first? I'm trying to recall that exactly. I think it was theoretically you, but I'm unsure. Wasn't sure what item to give you still. Too bad, I suppose. You're supposed to hold an assault vest, but I don't think I have one to spare. Right now, considering you have an ability that works well with the thief tactic, so as soon as I find something that would be a good choice. Wait a minute. An idea has just occurred to me. could I do both? Both doesn't seem practical. The Pokemon steals the held item from an attacker that makes direct contact with it. A little too conditional. Because what I had in mind was, what the heck, you can learn Leech Life? Well, that's not what I had in mind, but certainly a bit enticing. Perhaps this idea that I have in mind, I will attempt to see it through with the shiny one that I have. Yes. And it would appear that I don't have the rest of the moves that I'm looking for. My. Play rough would probably be the other... Oh, actually, it's a Spirit Break. 100 accuracy, but it's not as powerful. Oh, great, it's doing that thing again. I don't know why it's doing that. It's bugging me because I don't see any way to fix it. I even turned my computer off and on, hoping that would fix it. I have no clue why it's having this problem. And I've been only playing Pokemon recently on the channel, so I wouldn't really... I haven't seen if any other games or consoles react differently. I don't think so, though. I think it is OBS that's reacting this way, specifically. Ah, that's why I forgot to try this morning, while I was multitasking. I didn't see whether or not it was all of the computer's audio that was cutting out. I think it was just OBS's audio, though. What do I have to do to fix that? Update it, maybe? Does it... maybe it has an update. I don't know. Wait a minute. I could give you Sucker Punch. It's not what I had in mind, though. But I also don't see either of the moves that I had in mind. So until then... There you go. My. Leaf Storm, Leech Life. I feel like Poison Jab was a move that I had you have. No, it was Cross Poison, which I'm not sure if you can get anymore. Oh well. I don't have the moves to just give it to them right now, so I suppose we'll just leave it be. I wonder if it is just a form change, or if it's just a different form of this Pokemon. I wonder which it is. While we run around accomplishing things, we can multitask further by not running around with this group, because I'm not really going to achieve anything more. I want to test something with you, and having one level 100 with me is a good idea. Just to be safe. You can be trained. You can be trained. You can be trained. Who else do I want to prioritize training? I mean, these lot are already level 100, so it's not really a concern in that regard. I also want to change your moveset in some regards, because I've realized that they could potentially be the strongest user, or at the very least, one of the strongest users of Fling. And that possibility intrigues me. But to make the most of it, you're going to need Thief as well, unfortunately. Yes, quite right. What else did I have in mind? Nothing else that comes to mind immediately. Ah. But as terms of Pokemon I can just grab to start training now. One of you lots, probably. Wait, is the rest of my history in Pokemon level 100? Like my main team? Yeah, they are. Okay. Then there's no concern there. Was Last Respects a physical move? I think so. A potent thing to invest in. What to do with you? Your typing is very good and you're really high level already. My. I shall leave it be anyways. To my understanding, you can get some very good moves. Problem is, the ability that I'd want you to have is, gonna require a rather annoying item to acquire. Okay. For you... Oh, that's right, I'm gonna have to give it to you through an egg move, probably. Being able to give a Pokemon hustle, isn't that kind of just horrifying? That sounds like a very potent opportunity. One that I should look for ways to make use of. Yes. What if I stuck that on Hoopa? Doesn't his move not have a chance to miss? My. Now that would be potent and terrifying. That's quite the powerful buff. And then entrainment for now? Don't know about this, but oh well. The other good ability choice that it has is like chlorophyll. Problem is, in this case, I'd say it's questionable how good of a choice that'd be for this Pokemon. Doesn't really need to be that extremely fast, but having an opportunity to gain that kind of extreme strength would be very nice. I don't have any Pokemon with this move. If I can find a way to make use of it, that might be interesting. Do you still not learn Judgment? Still can't learn Judgment. Why? For you, it's pretty simple, just a sweeper. With Hustle, I should prioritize your speed stat. Or should I? I mean, with Victory Dance, you can buff all of them. It's questionable how meaningful it is to have Hustle at all. I don't remember what the third ability choice was. I just don't remember it being as valuable as the other two. Giving you a naturally high special defense and a pretty good speed would be good. But with no way to heal your own self, still a bit questionable. This isn't looking like it's going to be a waterfall. It's not. I wonder if the auction has anything good. Should probably stop by the Pokemon Center first. See if we can sell anything. After checking that auction, and we resume the quest for the Ursaluna of Mystery. The Bloodmoon form. Sir? Oh, okay. That was odd. He turned around. I didn't expect that. I mean, with how many Pokemon I've been running around beating up, I would expect to have a lot of some materials now. But this is not the kind of material that I expected to have like a whole bunch of necessarily. Some of it I'm surprised it doesn't look like it's all that much. There we go, that's a bit more like what I was kind of thinking I might encounter. But that's not a lot for selling it. So I need to look for one that's valued at quite a lot. I have a lot of. Are any of these valued at over 100? The Gimme Gold coins are valued quite highly by comparison. Which is weird because I think initially they weren't. I don't think they had really any value actually in this game before. In that, like in the stores. That's weird. If I'm recalling it correctly, was the rare bone also one of the things you could throw for big damage? Or was it only going to do the same amount as the rock? Dang it, I don't remember the information I was reading. Only remember some of it. I'm going to leave it at that just in case, because being able to throw a rare bone, it's not as aesthetically pleasing though. So I'll actually only keep 2. I'm probably not going to make much use of it is what I'm thinking, so not that big of a deal. Also, I'm confused by the item I got near the end of, I guess, the main story of the DLC. I got an item, supposedly, called like a mochi set, but maybe I misunderstood what I read. Maybe I was being told that I was given a set of mochi. Or mochi, or however it's meant to be pronounced. Essentially, maybe what I was being told is that I was just given some mochi. So I just had more than I would have initially had, or thought that I would have had. That would explain why I don't see any other item, and when I was doing my look around for information, I did see that in the mochi section, there was nothing even hinting a mochi set. I was curious as to if I had misunderstood it. It appears that I may have. This one's gonna be too expensive. The person who was here isn't there anymore. How many in... Okay, we'll do this. I'll pass for the first one. Okay. Now back off, punks. It's mine. My, they're taking it further than I anticipated in some regards. Still gonna keep going? Oh, they are. Both of them are still going. How about now? Much better. Yeah, for 90, what, 95-ish of them? I'd say that's pretty worth it. Now think about it, are there any interesting events going on here? There's this. Whatever that one is. There's a Char Cadet outbreak. Imagine their material itself are quite a high amount. Regardless. The information I found out is there was a person here. A camera lady. Of sorts. We're supposed to go back and talk to her. When we meet the conditions that she spoke of. Which I'm actually not sure if I already meet those conditions or not. You see, the problem is, considering she's mentioning about the Pokedex, if interacting with her will actually help me to acquire one of the Pokemon on the Pokedex, and is the only way to do so, that's pretty messed up in some regards, or so it would feel. Anyone taught you the new pose that everyone's been using on their selfies nowadays? It's like a double peace sign, but with a twist. Upside down peace emote. I see. You're gonna try. Really? How do I do this? Learnable moves. You. Interesting. I wonder. Wait, that's Nightshade. Okay, no, that's not what I was hoping for. I'll just leave it be. flip turn. I mean, with adaptability, I don't really need to be using the, like, most over-the-top, powerful water physical attack. So liquidation would be a good choice, I think. A good lot safer. Be here when you're done catching Pokemon. Didn't you say 150? So I have to run around catching Pokemon, huh? Is that it? That's rather doable. Just need to have the right amount of money to be able to buy clothes. Hold on a moment, you sell clothes here? Fascinating. Oh dear, that costs quite a lot. What? LP. LP is like money, right? People keep asking me if they can use it at my shop. I suppose it would be better for younger folk if I accepted LP. You never said you didn't. You... what the heck? Why have the option? Oh, this one, the actual glove can change color, but the other ones no, for some reason. They, like the socks, it was just a slight bit of its rim was changing color. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. I like this one. I'm trying to recall what that symbol is. Is it just a symbol for Kitakami, or is it symbol? Was the symbol supposed to mean something else? I'll buy it. I'll buy it. I like it. Oh, that's right, I can't freaking... oh, whoops, I didn't want to equip it right away, but... Yeah. Of all the gloves that have like a logo-ish thing on it, at least this one's cool. Though I will switch to the other one that I was using prior. These gloves seem like they might be better in a winter-ish scenario. New school gloves. What do the regular school gloves look like? So the new school gloves are like better in almost every way? What the heck? Don't even look like school gloves. What the heck are school gloves in the first place? That in itself is kind of odd. Okay. Ready to roll. Let's do this. You could just got one out of a Terra raid battle. My. How many of you do I not have already? Let us sample that notion. Oh, I don't have you. Well then I guess it's settled. You're coming with me. C-Dot. Yes, the acorn Pokemon. Grass type. C-Dot lives in trees, hanging from the branches, and leaching moisture. Rows of them can be found dangling from large young trees. I see. How many more do I need? Because if it's 150, they don't want me to find all of them in this right moment, but I need 15 more. Then we continue. Hi. You're coming with me. Very easy. Amipom? Amipom? Or Ipom? I'm not really sure how it's supposed to be read. Long-tail Pokemon. Normal type. Its tail moves with greater dexterity than its hands, making deft use of its tail. Ipom lives high among the treetops. Yeah, its arms don't look like it would be very useful by comparison. Well, that's one. How about you? Nope, we already have you. Move it. I think we probably would have you already, actually. The Lotad there, I'm fairly certain we don't. And with you, that'll be 2. Nice. Lotad, water weed Pokemon. Grass water type, yes. Lotad will gather in lakes that have good water quality. The surface of these lakes sometimes become covered in Lotad leaves. I see. Will the water quality still be good in that case? If there's that many entities inhabiting it? I wonder. Oh, that's interesting. We already have you. I guess maybe regular Palladium might have them somewhere, but I don't remember. Something looks wrong. Why is that Stantler... The Stantler was like perpetually looking downward as it was going about its business. You... We might already have you. No, we don't. Oh no. It's cutting out. Or at least it sounded like it was starting to cut. Yeah, I can see it too, looking at OBS. Though I'm not hearing my own voice cut out, so... That's the part that really weirds me out. I can think of a way to potentially get around this. Though it might be kind of weird. I wonder if I can do it mid-recording. I think that's a really bad idea, because if it doesn't work, then the recording will fall apart, and it just ends up being bad. I'll look into it after this video. This new solution I've just thought of. Or that might work as a solution. Hooth Hoot. I'm not... Or Hoot. With the TH together ends up being kind of odd. Yes. Owl Pokemon. Normal flying type. Since it tells time precisely, some countries consider it to be a deity of wisdom. What the heck? Versed in the ways of the world. Really now? What an odd belief these people have. Or those people have. It looks like its eyes are lighting up in the darkness. How interesting. So a lot of Pokeballs just sitting there, considering that a lot of people are running through there throwing Pokeballs and missing. I get the feeling you're in regular Palladium, actually, when I think about it. Yeah, no. I should have left you be. Is that a trainer that I didn't fight before, or did I fight you already? I fought you already, it seems. Oh! It's on! Every chance I get to catch one of you, I should. Ah, shoot, but then I'm gonna be going to try to catch you in a luxury ball. This doesn't actually add up very well for me in this case. Is there a way that I can, like, put you to sleep? Any other options? Seems to be the only one. Quick! What is that Pokeball looking thing over there? Is that supposed to be my character? Oh no, that's a... It might be the trainer that I passed by. Oh no, they're dead. Why do you have that move? What a flippin' waste. I mean, I've given the move to... That's annoying. Is there another one over there in the distance? There's something odd looking floating over there. In fact, there might be another one. If there's two over there, that's interesting. You're coming with me. Interesting how the Pokeballs themselves don't seem to miss. I think that would be fairly accurate, that you could miss. I mean, in Pokemon Arceus, they theoretically can miss. Heck, I guess that's more than just in theory they can miss. They can miss. Nuzleaf, Willy Pokemon. How odd. Grass Dark type. Wonder what they mean by a Willy Pokemon. Its sensory functions are concentrated in its pointed nose, which it uses to sense its surroundings. The nose is also its weak point. Yes, because if it's rather sensitive there, then, well, if you hit it, it'd probably be very bad for the Pokemon. Okay. Let's try this again. You. There's a lot of them. Well, it feels like there's a lot of them. Other times when I went looking for you guys, I couldn't find you very well. So just suddenly seeing you here is interesting. Go to sleep. Come on, Vesa, you need to hit them. What if they do that really bad thing and faint? Go to sleep. Uh-oh. Come on. We have a bit of a chance now. It occurred to me that I cannot attack it. So I'm just gonna have to keep doing this until I catch it. I don't know how many of them I'm gonna have to catch until I can eventually use the luxury item on it. Oh no, this is not looking good at all. It woke up! And it can heal too, this is really bad. Go back to sleep. I think what's gonna miff me the most about this is I'm gonna catch it, then I'm gonna look to see if I can use my item on it, and it's gonna be like, no. More likely than not, that's what I'd expect. Oh dear. Well, I guess it's over for you then, isn't it? How convenient for me, though. Counterfeit form. It'll tell me when I catch it, that's good at least. Yeah. That's pretty good. Oi! Mind your own business. Can't you see I'm busy here? I'm not sure why, but from this angle it looks different to me. It's probably just me. Go to sleep and come with me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh no. Oh goodness. That could have ended so much worse. Now go to sleep. Oh dear. We're the same speed, I think. Okay. You're coming with me. Nice. It looks like it's working very smoothly with the putting them to sleep. Very nice. Another counterfeit form. What must be done to not have it as a counterfeit form, I wonder? What is required? Hello there. An easy catch. I've stopped counting. Is this 4 or 3? I'll just check how many of the Pokedex entries I've gotten. Phantom Stump Pokemon. Ghost Grass type. This Pokemon came to be when a spirit of a deceased child possessed a tree stump. It now wanders the forest in search for friends. An interesting concept, but... odd. No, I suppose I can't really expect much more from humans. Their understanding of ghosts naturally would be rather limited with they don't see very many of them. My time inhabiting a human vessel myself, I have not seen really any either. Well, not many anyways. If I have, it was hard. I wouldn't really be able to tell very well, all with being limited to this human perception. Ten more. Are you one? Nope. Bye. I see one over there. You there. Hi. I'm not very familiar with you as a Pokemon. But you're coming with me one way or another. Centrent? No, Centrent? Or Centrent? Centrent? Scout Pokemon. Normal type. If it encounters a foe, it will stand up on its tail, to making itself look bigger than usual, to intimidate them. Really? Well, it didn't do that to me. Oh, wait a minute, the other thing's what it evolves into? I thought the other thing evolved into that thing. Huh. Oh well. It appears that was not the case. What the heck? I'm being ambushed! Oh. Hi there. I feel like I already caught you though. Turns out I did not. So, you're coming with me. Don't bother resist. Just come along peacefully. 8 more to go. Ekans. Snake Pokemon. Poison type, a very common sight in the grasslands and such, or in grasslands and such. It flicks its tongue in and out to sense danger in its surrounding. To sense danger? Fascinating. Wonder how that works. Oi! Just won't give me a break, will you? I already told you to back off. I'm still trying to figure out how I want to train Vessa. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. They're everywhere. Well, actually, having you at the front... probably not a great idea. Yeah, who to have at the front? Let's go with you. What's the latest news? Heard you beat up a member of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Here's your cool prize as promised. Oh, that's an interesting item to get. I didn't have one yet, so... oh, that's an interesting art for it too. Yes. It's not an item I made much use of. There are 2 members of the Kitakami Ogre clan left. Want a hint for where one of them might be? Yes, please. Upon the shorter of the Oni's horns, that is where you'll find me standing. That is your only hint. Now go find them. Was that one the shorter one? The one that fell? Is it theoretically shorter because it's fallen? 8 more Pokemon that I've yet to bump into and catch. To catch. Here we go. While also hunting down the rest of the Kitakami Ogre clan members. You kind of might as well, is what I think. I think you're in regular Pladia though, so yeah, no. Initially I was like, you will do. I was like, wait a minute, no you won't. Boy. Well, that did not go how I wanted it to go. This might not catch so easily. Yeah, that's what I was concerned about. Tailwind! Now you're faster. Let's see how you take this. Oh, wait a minute. That's you doing it to me. Ouch. Ultra Ball. Nope. Rain Dance. My. If I attack you here, it's just gonna kill you. I thought it just used Rain Dance. It doesn't look like it's raining to me. That's the end of that. 7 more to go. A Swanna. white bird Pokemon, water flying type. It's said that many artists have taken inspiration from the sight of Aswana, performing a beautiful dance in the light of dawn. Really? A Pokemon I'm not all that familiar with. Still requires 7 more to go. I think Staraptor and its evolutionary line... No, they're in play there, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Yeah, if not, well, I guess I must have moved some over to Pokemon Home and didn't bring them over. It's on now! Poison, huh? Well, that's not good for you in this case. With this, I'm gonna have to say 6 more to go. Because I don't expect that you will hold up very well against this. Yeah. Must have already lost count again. 6 more to go. Volibee? Diapered Pokemon. My. Dark flying type. Its healthy appetite leads to visible growth spurts. It often has to replace the bone it wears as its size increases. I see. Given the Pokemon's title, it has only become weirder in my head, the notion of this Pokemon. I wasn't too fond of the Pokemon in general beforehand, but now it's even weirder to me. On top of the horde, I don't think there's not very much space up there to like do battle. Interesting, because there's a number right there. So very well might be all the way at the top of the mountain. Unless that's like the other horn and it started falling down part of the mountain. Yeah, there's not enough space up here. Alright, 5 more. Well, that's not expected. If I attack you, you'll die. Why'd you resist? Get caught. My. Oi. Very nice. Jingling Bell Pokemon. Psychic type. It emits high frequency cries that people can't hear. Once it starts, it can cry for an awfully long time. I see. And with you, that should be like 4 more to go. Geodude. Rock Pokemon. Rock ground type. Most people may not notice, but a closer look should reveal that there are many Geodude around. Just in general? I see. I probably already have you, actually. Yeah. Shoot, am I mistaken? Is it like 4 more now? Or was it 4 more before I bumped into that? I think it's still 4 more. I've already caught you. There they are. This is the shorter horn. Maybe it's because if the other part of it fell off. So this one's the shorter horn now? That kind of thing. It's go time, punk. Money Chica? Mune Chica? Of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Bow before the overwhelming might of raw strength. My, aren't you full of yourself? Better back down before I kick you down. We're a long way up now. It could be really bad if you take a fall from here. Agreedent. Future sight. Oh no! The pain! How could you do this to me? Let's go swap our items. Hey, I got a berry. Wonder when I'll eat the berry. Oh, now it's cutting out. It's cutting out some more. No. A Snorlax. And even more. Why? Why is it cutting out like this? That was like 3 times back to back and they were pretty big. What if I refresh this? Will that do something? Can I like... Is there anything I can do to prevent this oddness? That's not what I expected. What if I don't like that? Huh, Snorlax? What if I don't like you getting buffs? Uh-oh. But I don't like the taste of it, so I became confused. Oh, that's your item, huh? I'll gladly take that. Oh, I was hoping my ability was about to trigger. I could see if it works. Does future sight hit the spot? Or the individuals directly? Respectively, if I was to use it here and then kill off the Snorlax, will it hit the next guy? I don't think so, but... Oh, will it? Ow. And with this act, I will make you disappear. Looks like it's the rare mouse hold. Okay, no, the impending attack is connected to the individual, it seems, yeah. Mouse hold by itself. Snapped out of this confusion. Now wipe them away with this. They survived. They did not survive. Never mind. I'm trying to recall all the effects of what that does. It's like a dragon dance and that cleans the field as well? Yeah. It doesn't heal them. They're still going to die. So you've defeated a trainer of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Yes, I have. I gave the battle everything I had in me. I have no regrets. Really now? I think you were in Palladia already. Or Paldea, however it's pronounced. Yeah. I've already completed that Pokedex, so I don't need to pay you any mind. Was Mimikyu... Is Mimikyu in Palladia? It appears it is. Just couldn't remember. Oh, you might do the trick. Shoot, do we still need 4 more or 3 more? I guess I'll check after this one. Grass type, that is not good for you. Level 86? My, you're high level. Nice. Lampent. Lamp Pokemon. Ghost Fire type. The spirits absorb fuels. The spirit it absorbs fuel. It's baleful fire. Baleful. It hangs around hospitals waiting for people to pass on. My. 3 more. You there. Nice. Slugma. Lava Pokemon. Fire type. It is said that in ancient times, when volcanoes were more active, there were many more Slugma than there are now. I see. So I thought there should be like, what, 2 more now? I think this fish, theoretically, I don't have this one. Actually, I might. I do. Yes, I can fast forward the evolutionary process. I don't recall if it's with an item or by a level with this Pokemon. This does let me jump ahead in a sense. Do I have anyone who can unleash a more violent attack of water right now? Nothing guaranteed. Here we go. My cargo. Take this. Yeah. That's the end of you. In this scenario. Its shells, the fiery effect on its shell looks really cool in this game. It looks rather detailed. I like that. I'll catch you with an electric ball. I've never trained one of these before. I'm not exactly super familiar with them. Nice. Yeah, look at the detailing on that shell. Two more. Lava Pokemon. Macargo. Fire rock type. According to folklore, a sudden increase in the wild Macargo population heralded The sudden increase in wild macargo population heralds a volcanic eruption. Interesting. Oh, its body has an interesting visual effect on it too. That's very interesting. Flame body, not really an ability that I didn't see coming up to a point. Looks like you're a special attacking punk for the most part, with really high physical defense. Go time. Time for you to get caught. Nice. One more. Coughing. Poison gas Pokemon. Poison type. The poisonous gases it contains are a little bit lighter than air. That is why it is always slightly airborne. Interesting. But it's not necessarily... I feel like that's not necessarily good enough. Even if the air is... even if the gases in it is lighter than air, the shell around it isn't necessarily lighter than air. I suppose it works out, evidently, by how they are floating. But still, it is a little bit odd. Oh. And there we go. You'll be the last one, then. I didn't think I'd see one of you just walking around the wild. Especially not up here. I wonder if you could find this alternate Ursaluna in, like, one of the Terra Raid battles. Litwick. Candle Pokemon. Goes fire type. While shining a light and pretending to be a guide, it leeches off the life force of any who follow it. My. A dangerous one, it sounds like. Rather dangerous indeed. And where's the last person of the Kitakami Ogre clan, so I can beat them up? $51, so I did miscount. Grabbed one more than I needed. Works for me, I suppose. Heard you beat another member of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Here's your cool prize, as promised. 3 ability capsules. I'm hoping the last thing's, like, at the very least, an ability patch. Because his prizes have been getting, in some regards, better and better. The choice spec was, it's a high-end piece of gear, but it's like, it's very, only so many setups are going to use that, unfortunately. Yeah, I do want to hint where they might be. Descend a hole beside a pool that is never dark. Huh? Descend a hole beside a pool that is never dark, and you will find me. That is your only hint. Go find them. That is concerning. A pool that is never dark. That's at the top of the mountain. But that means that there's like a cave that goes down at the top of the mountain. That's what it sounds like. We'll investigate that after we start this next, okay, that's a Geodude. I was like, what the heck is that thing on the table? It's even nighttime. A good time for this event to be... What the heck just happened? A good time for us to engage in this, I suppose. Not quite done catching Pokemon, but... Ah, so the message would change if you had met the requirements. Who do I want to lead the charge with? I guess an Amorous in this case. Now that I think about it, there was one thing that almost hints that she might be of help to this matter. She has a Hisuian Pokemon here, but she only has one. And it's not the one in question. Hey, how have you been? Oh, hey, oh, hey, kiddo. Wait, don't tell me. You actually caught over 150 Pokemon from the Kitakami Pokedex. Now, oh, I know, you're the real deal. That's right, it's not that much. It's not that much, man. That's right. Pretty impressive. You must be, something special, kiddo. You'll probably know more about Pokemon here in Kitakami than I do. And I got here first. Which reminds me, I got a favor to ask you. See, a real Pokemon catching pro like you is just what I need. What kind of favor? Not interested. Just abruptly. What kind of favor? Oh, did I tickle your curiosity? Glad you don't seem afraid to poke your head into new things. Well, it's... when you don't have any idea what it is, that in itself could be pretty horrifying, because you really don't know what it is. It could be pretty much anything. There's immense danger there. But if you don't ever delve into opportunities when they're presented, then what will you ever get? I don't mean to make it sound like I'm like a very risk-taking individual. I'm aware that this human vessel I'm wielding currently, well, is quite susceptible to a lot of things. Though, I guess it's not like I don't take any risks either. Some can't be helped, it seems. It's good to be safe when you can, but in this case, I don't expect that you have intentions to cause me harm, so... yeah. In that case, let me tell you what I'm all about. The reason I came here to Kitakami was actually to find a certain Pokemon and photograph it. Interesting. So you're here, well, given my little hint that this might be the lead that I'm looking for in the first place, I can assume that you're looking for what I'm now looking for. I've been searching for it on my own for ages, but I still haven't found it. The little guy seems to be looking about, I guess. So, kiddo, how about doing me a solid by helping me with my search? I'd owe you a favor. I'd owe you forever. Rumor has it that it's the Pokemon that the Pokemon I'm looking for is pretty ferociously strong. Perhaps. Is your Growlithe noticed something? It seems like he has. Just think, you could catch it and bring it along with you on your adventures. Wouldn't that be helpful? Yeah, that's exactly what I want. There's no way there's like a a blood moon right now, and it just coincidentally strolls up. Right? I think we'd notice. That's enough about, to pique your interest? Yeah, that's enough to pique your interest? If so, I'll need you to prove you're strong enough to help with a battle. Is what you're going for, maybe? I don't know. If we're really gonna partner up on this thing, then I want to know you're cut out for it. That, and I want to get a good shot of you looking all heroic and everything. Okay, so this is like the second extra story we found in this area so far, and this is pretty, that's pretty cool. Looking all heroic? Well then I guess you're out of the picture, huh? You're not heroic at all. You're not really all that heroic. Oh no, I didn't mean to catch you guys into this box. It spilled out into other boxes I didn't want them in. You're not heroic. Heroic, huh? Heroic. Perhaps I won't pay much more mind to it actually, but I do want to win. And if we're gonna have to catch this entity when we encounter it, that's weird. This one might end up feeling almost like a legendary, but I don't think it's a legendary at all. I wonder how strong it will be. I wonder how strong she'll be. Let's bring Ogre Pawn along, but aside from that, don't really think I need to bring anything else. And I was training you, so fine, you can come along. I wasn't really training you in this moment. I wanted to test your future sight. But I guess we're not going to get to see that for now. And in this case, we'll lead the charge with Ogre Pawn. Alright. Okay, kiddo. Time for me to take a perfect shot. At your confidence, that is. Ready to show me what you got? Yes. Yes, I am. Yes. Then let's just put a bit of distance between us. Enough to keep my shots in focus. I'm not so strong, but I don't hold back. And don't mind me snapping a few shots while we're at it. Sure. Alright, here we go. Ah, a good sign. It's a fully evolved Pokemon. Or at the very least, not the very first evolution of it. Give me a nice heroic expression. Would you need to take a real good shot? 2 Pokemon. Almost level 70. My. Real heroic like, huh? Well, it's kind of hard to be heroic when no one here is being villainous. A Leafeon. Interesting. How about a new challenge? This one won't be easy to beat. It won't? Wait a minute. A level 70 Leafeon. It's a physical tank up to a point with moderately decent speed from what I'm aware of. This would probably be the best choice to go for. Oh no! Take this! Not a lot of Pokemon, but they seem pretty decent. Now that's a keeper. Hopefully her hint as to where we're gonna run off to isn't as ridiculous as the other two goofs we encountered. You're something, alright. I got a bunch of good shots of you in action, too. I think you might just have what it takes to hold your own against the Bloodmoon beast. I'm looking forward to it. Is that the Pokemon you're after? Oh shoot, it's cutting out. Why? Why does it even do that? Why did it only suddenly start at just some point? I'm really hoping it's not something internal about my computer itself, because this is a new computer. Oh, that would be really annoying. That would be more than just annoying, problematic, quite very much so. Oh, again? I think it is cutting out my voice too, but that means it's OBS entirely. It's lagging quite heavily. Why? Hold on, let's see. I'm actually gonna pull up something. Let's see. Task Manager. It doesn't look like it's having any problems as far as what Task Manager can see. At least not this very second. So then why is it reacting this way? How odd. How very odd indeed. The Bloodmoon beast. Yeah. There's a certain Ursaluna I've been searching for. It's known as the Bloodmoon beast. Have you ever heard of Ursaluna? Word is they weren't all that uncommon a long time ago. They were fairly uncommon even back then. See, Ursaluna is a Pokemon that usually has its big yellow mark on its forehead resembling a full moon. But they say this one's mark is red. Is that the only thing that looks different about it? That's odd, if so. A red moon, as if seen through a veil of blood. That's why they call it the Bloodmoon beast. This Ursaluna, the Bloodmoon beast, used to live in my homeland way back when when people still called the region Hisui. That's interesting. So now we're getting modern games, I guess, directly talking about the Hisui region. Very interesting. Not just simply having Pokemon from there and acknowledging the Pokemon's existence, but actually talking about the region up to a point. It seems like it crossed over the waters here to Kitakami at some point and made itself comfy. If the two of us work together, I bet we could be the ones to finally find and snap a shot of it. And if we do... Kiddo. No, not Kiddo. Partner. Let's tackle this together so we can find the Bloodmoon beast for sure. Let's do it. I knew you'd be up for it. And don't worry, I'll be sure to reward you for your hard work. Well, thank you. I mean, getting to take it home with me will be plenty of reward. There's plenty in it for both of us, essentially, is what I'm saying. Word has it that the Bloodmoon beast has been seen in an area northeast of Oni Mountain called the Timeless Woods. Isn't that just that forest area? Yeah. I wonder if this will lead back to that circle of rocks. Timeless Woods. At least I think it's that thick forest area. I'll head that way now and wait for you there. Come on, Growlithe. Alright then. The quest begins! And time feels like it is running out a little bit. Why does this one actually show up on the map? I'm a little bugged about that. The other quest thing isn't showing up on the map. Maybe it actually isn't doable right now. But what if it is? I just have no way of knowing. If I'm going all the way up here, I should also look for the last Kitakami clan member and beat them up. A hole. Look for some water and a hole. Water that glows. This is the only water in the land that comes to mind. That glows. But then a hole to go below. Is there some in the cave underground? But I went all the way under there already and didn't encounter any of the members down there. This isn't good. The hint isn't exactly very... It's not obvious, like the other ones were. But in this case, it's one just simply not obvious. It's like... It's odd enough to the point where it's almost worrying. There! Found a hole. Is this it? Yes, this must be it! I did not notice this when I was in here before. Maybe you have to do this one last. I say that because what if this hole wasn't open until, like, now? How comes I didn't see it when I was going by here before? All I can say is whatever the heck happened here does not seem like a place that you probably should have ended up in. Hi there. I'm Kotetsu? Yeah, Kotetsu of the Kitakami Ogre clan. My martial prowess will lay you low. So, fighting types? That's not a nice opponent to have to deal with first off. Wait, it's still super effective. Okay. No problem there, then. This could be bad, because if I miss, well then, yeah, that's bad. Ouch! Let's turn the tides. Not good for you. Now you get waste a turn. Como, oh. Oh my. If I miss, then yeah, it could be rough for me. But if I don't miss, you're so dead. Oh, I missed. My. I didn't think you'd buff. Because now I've got another chance to attack you. Oh. Oh, it works on that too. That's interesting. Won't save you though. It won't save you at all. A Gallade. I won't take a chance on you. I'm just gonna make you disappear. That's the end of you. So you've defeated a trainer of the Kitakami Ogre class. Yes, I've beat all of you now. Give the battle everything I had in me. I have no regret. Okay. Where does this go? Oh! Oh! Wow, where are we? The Night Kings is just snaking about. What the heck? This goes way deeper than I would have expected. Huh? Hi. I'm just trying to figure out what this little chamber over here is even for. There's just an extra chamber of water for some reason. Not again. You're in the way. You shudder? You should. Maybe next time you won't get in my way. What? I see your friends have not witnessed what just happened. Completely oblivious to what could befall them. There's a lot of Pokemon down there. I feel like I've been in this cave before. I have. Oh shoot, but I wanted to collect my reward as well. At least I can fast travel pretty much right there. If it looks like the quest won't take too long, then I think I'll keep going in the video until I see the quest through. Heard you beat another member of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Here's your cool prize as promised. Ah, not a bad item, but it's a bit of a shame. Let me guess, are you like the leader of them, actually? And with that, it seems you've defeated every last member of the Kitakami Ogre clan. With an opponent as strong as you, I think I can actually go all out. Ha! What did he just do to us? He laughed and everything went white. I mean, I can guess what he's actually done, but oh well. Vaguely. So I was correct. Though this suspicion didn't really occur to me beforehand so much. I am the one, the only, secret master of the Kitakami Ogre clan. The final battle is nigh. Let me know once you've prepared yourself. The others have actually been fairly tough, so I'm going to take him a little bit seriously. And say, okay, mayhaps he actually means business, you know? That kind of thing. It's for HP stealing moves though, so Life Dew won't get anything for this. I don't have one of the other items, so I'm just gonna give you this for now. The dark move is the other thing you had. Yeah, I think I will give you this. Wait a minute, I do have an assault that's just sitting here. Interesting. Alright. Then again, that utility umbrella might be useful. I don't understand how it works well enough, so it's hard to gauge that. We will lead with you. Oh, save. And it begins! Let's see what you've got. One last battle with me. I trust your preparations are in place? Yes. Let's go somewhere more suited for a battle. Come with me. Oh? Are the people fine with a battle like this? Go. I am Muramasa, secret master of the Kitakami Ogre clan. Now, have at you. Here we go. Let's see. A Gengar, huh? A fairly good choice, I suppose. Level 75, not bad. Let's start with the full setup. Which, because of what Gengar is, this is actually a pretty bad idea, but oh well. I probably should have just attempted to pummel him into the ground. Interesting, you've begun to set up. Ooh. Okay. A King Gambit. Oh my, I probably should switch. You're also bringing it out way too bloody early. Oh wait, if I switch to another poison type, it'll negate the buff. Like the poison, the toxic spikes. But if I move, if I switch, I'll lose my buff. None of the moves I've got against this opponent are practical. So I will switch. That should deal with all the toxic spikes. They should be gone. Yes, from the one guy who's fallen. Not that big a deal. My, that berry really saved you. Ow. Ooh, a Crawdaunt. There isn't really any reason for me to switch that comes to mind. That's a Crawdaunt. I could send out either of these two. Probably you. Ow! My food! Swift? Why would you go from knockoff to Swift? You went from a good move to probably the worst one that you could have, that you probably have with you. The Dusclops. Interesting, it's not a Dusclops. But if you have a Dusclops with an Evolid, it could be very, very tough anyways. Orbital bombardment incoming. You took it pretty well. Oi. It's occurred to me that these are both special attacks, and I didn't really think about that much when setting up this strategy, I guess. I think I will remove Sunny Day and try to apply a physical move to this setup somewhere. But where exactly, I am not sure. I'll have like maybe one turn to attack him with. If they just keep doing that, nothing's gonna really happen. I missed! There we go, that's better. The Trevelant. Actually, you will do the trick. Is this his last member? Or has he got one more afterwards? Well, it's the last member, unfortunately. Burned! Oh, and it's cutting out now. Dang it. Why? Is it just me or the sound of the burn specifically? Is there something weird about that visual effect? Like, it's only at certain points. It's like sometimes the inputs is just too much. But just now, the flare of the burn happened and nothing weird happened. So it doesn't appear to actually really be that. What is it? I'm switching to Ogre Pun just because I want to give almost every one of my members a chance in the spotlight for a bit. Oh wow. The audio cut out quite a bit there. And there? Yeah, okay, so I can still hear. I'll have to do that. That would give me a much better sense for it when it cuts out next. How annoying. One way or another, it's just ridiculous. I think it is only the game audio. It's hard to tell with my voice because I'm still gonna hear my voice coming out of my own face up to a point. Marvelously well done. We are utterly defeated. I wonder what the reward he's gonna give me is. Ha 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 ha! So you managed to defeat even me! I must commend your strength. Ha! Just kidding. Thanks for taking part in our little event. You see, the Kitakami Ogre clan is actually a special campaign we've run to train up the kiddos. Really? And let them experience the joys of battling. Well, you battle more fiercely than most people who seem serious about the matter. We always hold this event around the same time at the Festival of the Masks. Problem is, our members don't know how to hold back, so kids never made it to the end before. To think you might be the first one to, I think you might be the first one to defeat me. So here, congrats, take this prize. One ability patch. But thanks. That's a solid reward. Keep up your training in the land of Kitakami. Grow big and strong in the great outdoors. Well, he seems like he's plenty happy now. I expected him to be a little tougher. But then again, I did bring quite a lot of power to fight him. Now, who do I want to use that ability patch on? There's one particular Pokemon that comes to mind, but as I say that, then another one came to mind. I was like, I probably will want to use it on the Enamorous. Having Enamorous with that ability would be very, very convenient. Why my glitches all over the place? What the? Oh. I'll leave you guys there for now. Yeah, I'll save and I'll use the patch. An ability patch for you. Contrary. Very nice. Potential for ridiculous levels of power. All right. I'll leave the charge with Enamorous actually. Ogre Pond I'll have there just for backup in this case. All right. Good. Yeah, just like that. Okay, now give me cute. Call her out. Keep watching. I'll call out to her. Keep watching. I kind of want to keep watching. Though I get the feeling we're not going to see anything new just by standing around and actually just letting it just play on its own like this. But I will select keep watching. Look at you, yes. You clever thing. Lovely. Now hold that pose for just a sec. Yes, that's my little cutie pie. How far can I let this go? Hmm. I'm trying to recall if her growls made a sound when it came over to me. That would have been rather audible. Let's keep watching. Wow, look at you. I didn't even know you could pull off that kind of expression. So photogenic. You're just too adorable. You know that? I could just eat you right up. How far? How far? I wonder how long she will gush over this Pokemon here. I'm trying to recall its exact name. The Poliwrath is the top one. I don't remember what the second one is called. Let's keep watching. What's this? An extra serving of cuteness just for me? Don't mind if I do. More! I need more! Someone get some extras. Storage and napkin. A napkin too. Yo. Oh, hey partner, you made it. How long have you been standing there? You weren't listening in on all that stuff Nope, I don't want to know. Forget I asked. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Anyway, it's right about this part of the forest where people have supposedly seen the Bloodmoon beast. Curiously, with all the sightings, been on nights with heavy fog. That's surprising a little bit. Huh. Oh wow! Would you look at that? It looks... whatever... It doesn't look, I guess, entirely like how I would have expected it, I suppose. But that does look very intimidating. In fact, I've heard that all kinds of unusual Pokemon appear on foggy nights. I'm sure the Bloodmoon Beast is one of them. It's gotta be. Rustle, rustle, rustle. Well, it's daytime, it's not foggy. I'm not expecting that we'll encounter it right now. That would be quite interesting. But... oh, is that my little cutie pie back for another photo shot? Wait, or for... okay, if they're going this way about it, I'm gonna assume that it's not. But I don't think it's what we're looking for either. Yeah, instead it's that. Yeah! Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, that kind of Pokemon would not probably want to have to mess with a Growlithe or anything resembling a Growlithe, given their type matchup. Lend a hand in battle, protect... better protect Growlithe. I'm trying to figure out if what this is supposed to insinuate, like, would I just battle it myself, or would I be battling it with the Growlithe? Probably just gonna be me helping. I'd better lend a hand. Hi. Today just ain't your day. Hi. Whee! Ow, that really surprised me. My camera's okay though. Thanks, partner. Well, that's good. It's a good thing that you two both are okay. They didn't, like, actually get the jump on you, just spooked you. Thanks to you too, of course. Now, I feel a bit bad for that. Yeah. Or I wasn't expecting to see humans around here. How do you read this one's name again? I've encountered it before, but like... Ariados? I'm not sure. I get this feeling that that's somehow incorrect, but it might be. It probably wasn't expecting to see humans out here. I bet it only attacked because it was surprised. Considering it strolled up towards us, instead of us strolling, like, and stumbling upon it, I don't think so. Pokemon's not exactly known for being, friendly, typically. But oh well. We should set up a tent they'll let Pokemon know we're here and help them get used to us. That's certainly an idea. This sounds like it's turning out to be a bit more of a endeavor than I expected. Wow, we actually have like a tent. That's kind of cool. I was trying to interact with the tent, but okay. What happens if I... Oh, whoops. Okay, that was... Oh, now I've actually spoken with her by accident, I guess? Oh, well. She may be old, but she's still a fine tent, eh? Well, looks like it will work. It's actually my dad's, but he was thinking I wasn't using it, so I just helped myself to it. Say hello to our new base of operations for survey of the Bloodmoon beast. Now, the Bloodmoon beast is way more wary than an ordinary Pokemon. If it's a more powerful entity, I wouldn't expect that, unless it figures that it's going to be hunted. How odd. That's why there have been so few sightings, or so they say. Indeed, or so they say. I mean, who really knows? That means we're going to need to do some slow and steady groundwork if we want to find it. Or just happen upon a, like, foggy night and then bump into it when rounding a corner of, like, a mound or something. I don't know. So, partner, what I'm going to need you, need help. What I'm going to need your help with most is photographing Pokemon, but just any Pokemon. I want you to take photos of Pokemon that appear around here on foggy nights. Specifically, I'm looking for lots of pictures of good varieties of Pokemon. Oh no. I mean, like, I'm not a great photographer. You never tested me on that, remember? You tested my battle skills, my Pokemon catching skills. But for all you know, I might not know how to use a camera at all. Afterward, I'll register your photo data into my handy Pokemon sketcher. Over time, that'll train it to ignore any sign of other Pokemon. That'll train it to ignore any sign of other Pokemon that live around here. Train it? With the camera? I think I must have missed something along the ways of what you're saying. Clearing all that noise, well, let us pinpoint exactly... Oh, I think I sort of see what you mean, but I feel like you stated it weirdly now, instead of just simply me and misunderstanding. Yeah, let us pinpoint exactly where the Bloodmoon beast is. Brilliant, I don't get it. I mean, if it really will let us pinpoint exactly where it is, then yes, brilliant. But I'm not entirely sure I get it. Entirely. Well, you actually understood that? I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. I mean, it can't hurt to give it a try. Or it could. Who knows? I was just rattling off what the manual said. A manual? I picked up this thing at a thrift shop. I don't really understand how it's supposed to work. The preliminary survey makes me think that there are actually dozens of Pokemon species that tend to show up around the forest on foggy nights. We can split the load, so how about you try to snap photos of 10 species for me? How about it, partner? If we tackle this together, I'm sure we'll find the Bloodmoon beast. Oh, and we're looking for clear photos that get the Pokemon nice and big in the frame. You'll want to sneak up on foot to get close to them. No riding on big noisy Pokemon, exactly. Fortunately, Miraidon's pretty silent when we go slowly. But I get the picture. He also kind of is very shiny, so it's not very stealthy, really. Think you're ready? Just say the word. Once you're good, we can set up the tent and wait for our foggy night. Well, the tent is set up, kind of, but... Okay. I don't know how quickly this will go, so I will save and stop this recording here. In between this recording and the next one, I should also take a look at my little idea to potentially fix why it keeps cutting out, but I have no idea if that's gonna work. Until next recording, I suppose. As usual, it's been me, Fuzz. And you'll see me again next time. Bye for now.